Okay, so what I like about your swing are the following things starting with your setup. Club face is squared up behind the center of the ball every time. Perfect. Club and ball position is pretty much neutrally centered in your stance. Ideal. Your feet are about the width of your own shoulders. Great for pivoting. Hand grip. Both hands working together pretty well as a unit. Couple things. I would like to make sure that you keep a little more tilt in your upper body and flex in your knees. There are a few swings when you actually were sitting. If we sit more on our heels, we're not very balanced, right? So you always want to be in that good postured and balanced position for you. That's very important. And the other thing I would suggest is just making sure that, see the angle of the golf shaft? You want to make that a constant, which means if you set the club and the club head is levelly grounded in this case, the club should point just opposite, say, your waist, butt end. I saw a few swings when it was higher, a few swings when it was lower. So we don't pay attention to those things. It's huge because that gives you a distance perspective from the ball. It allows you to have more room for your arms to hang. And it does a lot of things to make your swing function more naturally. So keep that in mind. And we're going to watch you swing back from the ball as is. So here we go. So the club goes back with your arms and hands in a slightly inward path back. No problem. Arms rise up your body. Top of your swing is pretty much completed. And you can see from here, now your left knee is going to kind of clear out of the way. Right knee is going to reflex and your arms drop down. And you can see this one, you're squaring it up quite nicely. And you move on to your left side. So the big thing is, if our swing path goes from being a little bit narrower to a little bit wider, that's going to change, that's going to affect things. So if we can keep the same angle with the golf shaft, we've got more width to turn back with our shoulders and keep the club in the right plane or angle to square it up without having to recover, basically. So just keep an eye on your setup positions. Well, that's got a good golf swing.